Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the cryptocurrency markets, including Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'll go over briefly Binance Coin, Total 2, Total 3, and the DXY. Tell you what I think is going on. If you just landed here, do me a huge favor. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and I'm going to go over a couple options, what I think is going on, guys. You know, there's one thing I want to put out there is that there's a lot of this information going on that we're in 2022, and this is after 4 years after the cryptocurrency market from its 2018 bear market. And there's just a lot of these older guys that were back in the crypto market back then that they just assumed that cryptocurrency market's going to do exactly what it did back then. Guess what, guys? Here's the deal. Markets mature. That's why they're confused. One of the reasons why they're confused is because we're not in a bear market technically. We're in a corrective phase or bear cycle of a phase where Bitcoin is probably going to turn around and go back up. Okay, whether it's going to be correctively, that's open for debate. I think you have a really good shot of Bitcoin making a fifth wave. It's going to be a FOMO fifth wave. Why? Because it's set up for it. The macro environment set up for it. Everybody thinks Bitcoin, not everybody, but a lot of people think Bitcoin's going down to $10,000, $8,000. And those are going to be the same people that will FOMO into the next wave at 30 or 35 or whenever it gets done with this correction that Bitcoin is in. I still think it's in a correction, but I'm going to show you some alternate views that's going on with Bitcoin. Okay, here's the bearish view of this coin right now, Bitcoin. Okay, guys, the WXY moves and it makes. I went through this, and you can get this count out of it perfectly. It made all the fibs, everything. It fits it very, very nice, with a nice three-wave swing, a corrective wave here, and a nice three-wave swing up there. That is the bearish count. That cannot be eliminated, guys. Those are facts. That cannot be eliminated. It's on my screen. Now, there's also two that are talking about the uber bullish count. Now, can you get that out of it? You can get that out of it. I will not deny that. You can get 1-2s, 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 3 1-2s in Bitcoin. You know what that means? That means Bitcoin is setting itself up to do a moonshot somewhere between 37,000 and 48,000, guys. That's where it's going to be going on that move. Huge, huge move. Now, if you want to go with that, hey, by all means, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I hope it is doing that. I want Bitcoin to be bullish more than anything, but let's be a little bit realistic here, guys. Let's be a little bit realistic. I just wanted to show you that. It's just, those are your options. That's where Bitcoin is. We're at the moment of truth with Bitcoin. Okay. I'm still going to put this out there. 60%. I'm 60% saying that Bitcoin is going to go right down here and boom, go right down there and boom, finish it off. Now, I wanted to show you guys something. This is, I was watching a video from Dr. Pump and Dump. The Dr. Pump and Dump, I don't know if you guys know this guy. He's makes some videos every now and then. He just does some pretty good videos. He's more into the, not Bitcoin, but the S&P 500 and things like that. Dr. Pump and Dump. I'm going to show you something. He had a trend line. I'm not taking credit for this because I didn't come up with this trend line. Full credit goes to the Dr. Pump and Dump, Ron Walker, over there. Okay, so I'm going to show you some. He took a trend line, and his trend line went from right here and passed right through there and then right onto there. I decided to take a look at that. I wanted to show you guys something because Dr. Pump and Dump's trend line, it matches right up, basically right with that area. You see, right in that area that I've been looking for on Bitcoin. So I was just putting that out there. Now, do I think that there's a really, really good chance of this going to happen? Whether it's there or going to be here, I do. I think this is going to be a 1, 2, 3. Over here's the fourth wave. And you have a really good chance of Bitcoin making this move right here, guys. Boom. Now, when the DXY is full on complete with its correction, let me go over the DXY real quick. The DXY, in my opinion, is at the moment of truth. Okay. A lot of people think it's over with. Why is this important? When this DXY is going up, risk assets like Bitcoin go down, S&P down, Is there a chance that this could be making some type of diagonal? It could be. This is actually good news if it is making a diagonal. It has to be a diagonal now because it came into price territory wave 1. I've checked out the length of the waves. They do fit. There's 2, 3, and maybe one more push up, just like so. And that maybe that will be the correction. That's what I think. I don't have complete confirmation. This needs to get down a little bit. If it's down here, then I'll say, okay, DXY is over with. There's no way to know for sure. 100%, it's all just a guess right now. Can this thing swing back up and blast back up there on this diagonal? It could. It could. But this will be a nice looking diagonal. This ending diagonal, here's what's cool about these ending diagonals, okay? One thing about ending diagonals, they do swift corrections. They end, boom, they do that. It'll be worse than this. If it does this move, it'll be worse than that. It'll be a swift correction down. That means, what does that mean? Risk on assets like Bitcoin up, in my opinion. All right, so where does that leave us with Ethereum? Where does that leave us with Ethereum? A couple ways looking at Ethereum, guys, okay? There's a couple ways to look at Ethereum. I mean, Ethereum made it obvious, if you're taking a look at this move right here, how this is going to be broken down. I'm waiting for the correction, okay? So just go over the basics here with Ethereum, guys. Ethereum looks really, really good. And this is the other reason why I'm going to say that there's a change. The markets are maturing, guys. Things are going on in this markets right now that are changing. It's evolving. It's maturing. The market's becoming more mature. Is Ethereum going to be bigger than Bitcoin? Maybe it is. There's a good possibility. I mean, what can you do with Bitcoin? Like, you take Bitcoin, you buy Bitcoin, right? And you stick it in your wallet. You can't even yield on Bitcoin, like what, 3% or something like that? What can you do with Ethereum? You know, Ethereum, you can go get pretty decent yields with it. And then on top of that, it has a network effect. So maybe Ethereum is going to take over. Maybe Bitcoin's going to be pushed to the side. Who knows? But that would have to, I don't know how that's going to work out. I know some of those other guys are looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart, and they're like, oh, look at it. It's down. It's down. You know, it's not following their narrative. It's not following their narrative. They think, oh, this is 2018 all over again. It needs to be back up there at 50%, 60%, 70%. I'm sitting here laughing at them. I'm going, hey, guys, you ever think that maybe the markets are going to mature a little bit? Things are changing. And it's not always going to repeat. It's not always going to repeat. So here's the goal. You have an obvious impulse wave out of Ethereum. Either it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this can be a 1, 2. The only issue is this third wave here. You know, this kind of thing throws things off. But here's some targets. Okay, if this is the 5 wave, Ethereum should be retracing back to 1380 and then this 1271. Let's see what kind of correction that Ethereum is going to do. We're going to get more answers. Once it gets a correction in here, we're going to get a lot more answers on what is really going on here. There's no doubt about that, guys. This is a bullish move, okay? You know, you can go in there and say this is an A, B, C, potentially. That could happen. But the moment of truth is going to come up with Ethereum. I think personally, Ethereum's made a really good base, guys. I mean, look at this right here. I'm going to show you something. If you take the this area right here, look at that. So from over there, and look what you got over here now. You see, is Ethereum made a base for that 5th wave? Could have, guys. It could have. Correct down, and Ethereum is getting ready to go into a run. Could have, guys. That's a really, really good probability. The reason I say that is I got support and evidence with Binance Coin, the coin that nobody likes to go over and they don't put in their videos. But here's the deal, guys. In my opinion, with Binance Coin, you can get clues with it about other assets. You know, like people are always looking at Bitcoin, always looking at Ethereum. Like, go over to Binance. I mean, it can give you more clues out of it. That's what I think. And Binance, in my opinion, made a legal leading diagonal right here. 1, 2. This is the 3 wave, a 4, and a 5. The 1's longer than the 3. If you can believe it, the 1 is actually longer than this 3rd wave. And then the 3 is longer than the 5. And then you see the price territory of this 4th wave came right on top of the area of the wave 1. So in my opinion, this is a bullish coin, and then come down and correct. Targets for Binance Coin. Wave 4 right there, guys. 240. Next area right there, 229 down to 219. Now, You have to remember there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, and you can see wave 2 corrections that go all the way back down. They're going to test that area right back down there, guys. Right back down in this area and hang out, actually hang out down there. A good example of that was during the March 2020 crash for Ethereum and Bitcoin. They went all the way back down there to test that whole length of that wave 1. Like I'll show you right here, guys. You see up on a wave, back down, up, and then came back down to test that whole area all over again. Come back down there. Same thing with these coins. That can happen right here, guys. That can happen. Initial targets, if it goes through there, it could happen. All right, total 3. This is the coin, all the coins except Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is Binance and everything below that. Polkadot, all the other altcoins. This is the total 3. Total 3 is not quite as bullish in my opinion, but you can't get a diagonal out of that. It's a legit diagonal. 1's bigger than the 3 and the 3's bigger than the 1. You got divergence. You got a contracting diagonal. You got wave 2 that's bigger than wave 4. It's all legit. So this, in my opinion, is a bullish sequence. And it could do the same thing. So like I said, guys, moment of truth. The moment of truth right here is going to come down, correct, and hold on to that low, and then go into a third wave right there. It could, guys. It could. You know, this is how the markets work. They're going to fake people out, come all the way back down there and test those levels again. So far, so good with this, with total 3, guys. So far, so good with it, in my opinion. Total 2 is actually a little bit more bullish, in my opinion, because of Ethereum, more than likely. This is all the coins, all the altcoins, minus Bitcoin, Ethereum on down. So this is total, excuse me, did I say total 3? I meant total 2. This is total 2. You know, I have this here like this with that 1, 2. So here's that 4th wave. It came and tested that area again. So this is more than likely, you can check this out too. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then probably a sequence right there, similar to the total 3. So bullish sequence, guys. So the same thing again. It's going to be the moment of truth. The moment of truth. Now, where's actual realistic targets for this, guys? Realistic targets for this is going to be right here. Right here. I don't even need fib targets. It's going to be right here. Boom. Right on top of there. Okay? The next one is going to be right here. You can check, double check. I'm just giving you right here. This will be the next one. Boom, right there. And then it's going to have all this area. You go back and look at this, put it on the 8-hour chart, show you. You see, you just can go right over here. It probably built itself up a nice base, more or less, in this area, guys, just like so. Okay. It came back down on that correction. I think it did finish its correction right there. And you can see over here, right over here. Boom, that's the 4th wave from the previous cycle, the previous 3rd wave cycle over there. And it came over here. This is the 4th wave of the whole cycle. This is the previous or a lower sequence over here. And it went over there. I made a video about that. That's where they like to correct to. Boom, boom, and then moment of truth for this coin right now. So, and the altcoins and Ethereum, I'm bullish. Bitcoin, I still think it has a little bit more downside. I hope that it proves me wrong. I want Bitcoin to prove it to me that I'm wrong. That's the position that I'm going to take. All right, guys, you made it all the way to the end of my video. Appreciate you. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.